Welcome to your experience with Le Bien Boire, where we believe perfection is private. So who is Le Bien Boire? Le Bien Boire is a private members group situated around a cocktail bar, whose focus is on customer privacy and enhanced product quality. Before we look into the excellence in privacy, we must understand the problems in the hospitality sector. It is highlighted that there are four main contemporary issues in this lucrative industry. Issue 1 is the negative ratio between the increase in fixed costs and the decrease in populated revenue streams. This means that businesses are becoming more expensive to run and finding it harder to adapt to varied incomes. Issue 2 surrounds the fluctuations in profit margins and footfall with regards to the seasons of the year, with summer and winter showing spikes in positive revenue, with other seasons showing negative effects. Issue 3 lies with the increasing levels in competition. With the BBC reporting a rise of 315 total bars and pubs across 2019 to a total figure of over 50,000 businesses in this sector, this clearly shows how little market share is available for new businesses. The final issue is the expectation created by social media. With sites such as TripAdvisor growing rapidly, it creates a stigma around the industry in terms of product quality and product knowledge. To counteract the fixed cost increase, we will implement a priced membership scheme which will set targets yearly to cover the fixed costs, leaving sales to create a profit in high margins. To adapt to business changes in specific seasons, Le Bien Boire will offer specific promotions on high stock products and hold events in the low seasons to increase footfall. To compare and adapt to the vast competition, we will keep an enhanced focus on our own niche and the USP through privacy when marketing our brand. This leads us to our solution for the final issue, to tackle social media. We aim to grow our brand in the earlier stages to get an advanced lead on other competitors. To highlight the key areas in a successful business, Alexander Osterwalder created the business canvas model. Le Bien Boire follows this model, and we will dissect this to show how the business will operate. As you can see, Le Bien Boire values its key partners as suppliers, marketing professionals, security, specialized staff, lease owners, and the government, with a highlighted focus on specialized staff and security. These two are the key to the mission of privacy and quality, therefore becoming major key partners, as Drucker states that following a mission statement are what controls a business's identity and therefore success. Le Bien Boire also heavily values its suppliers as key partners due to the privatized procurement system. We will now look at the key activities undertaken to ensure positive outcomes for Le Bien Boire. We begin with marketing. Marketing will be crucial in the opening stages of the business. We will employ the support of the marketing team for a 3-month term to ensure an initial spike in following and therefore brand exposure. As stated by Sylvia, social media marketing is integral in gaining revenue and reducing costs for future marketing schemes. Secondly, specialized membership packages will be created. With our privatized branding on merchandise such as tie pins, pens, notebooks, and specifically our NFC chip ring, which will grant access to our exclusive location and hold a key front for our business, packages can also coincide with members of our businesses in our specific network. This leads to the network of our partners, allowing businesses in our club to work together through our private database. The subscriptions for access to this club will be added to our membership price. Networking is also shown to be a critical resource in creating advanced profit margins in recent economic times, says van der Heijden and De Vos. Here is an example of one of our marketing packages showing a private yet informative piece of work. The resources are incredibly important in perfecting the intangibles and tangibles of the businesses. According to BMC Introduction, there are 4 segments to resources. Firstly, we have the physical resources. With Les Bien Bois' London-based exclusive location holding all outlets to physical needs, such as office space, stock control centres, and bar space, we believe that this is fully covered. Secondly, we look into the intellectual resources. With our specialised branding scheme, in-house training system, and networking rubric, the intellectual bases are surely covered. Complementing the intellectual resources, human resources such as staff well-being, creative enhancement, and student work opportunities are a main focus for our specialised management team. The final resource category is finance. Initial investment, cash flow, stock levels are all key factors in this resource. It is important to consider all of these resources when gaining staff and customer satisfaction. This is shown by Maslow in his hierarchy of needs, which Les Bien Bois follows heavily. Our key propositions lie on Les Bien Bois' 4 key values: quality of products, privacy of our members, hospitality to our stakeholders, networking for an easier business experience. Shihai shows that core business values are a business's main tool for profitability and success. This is why Les Bien Bois' values are the heart and soul of the company. When Les Bien Bois approaches customer relations, we focus on our networking system. So, how does our networking system work? When purchasing a membership to our private members club, you become a part of the network database. This allows us to adapt your skills to those who request it and allow you to request the skills of others in our secure, private, and trusted channels for business cooperation. Supply and demand, that's all there really is to it. So after all this information surrounding customer networking, we're now going to look into the channels used to reach the customers. Pereira highlights the 4 basic areas for channeling customers. The first is personal sale. This is huge in the opening stages of our business, as it will build a personal connection with our initial clients. To reach a wider range of customers, Les Bien Bois will use direct messaging on social media to give a quick and simple approach to customer contact. To maintain customer interaction, we will utilize direct telephone communication and both forms of traditional and modern mailing lists. The market we aim for is business professionals in varied fields. With a focus on acquiring multiple staff members from high-quality businesses, this is to aim at selling packages to businesses to gain access to their partners and increase our market share. However, this is not subjective just to business owners, as we want to tap into all markets. Munzami and Maragazan show that keeping a small focused target customer allows for an initial influx before a wider market span is created. We will now look at the finances in the first year of the business. The opening of the business being in June, this leaves 5 months to set up and renovate the London-based private location. To renovate this, an initial bank loan was required of £50,000. This included an 8% interest rate, leaving a total account debt of £54,000. This £50,000 covers the 3-month marketing strategy, a complete renovation, stock for the initial training and opening, as well as basic bills for the first 5 months and covers the same for the initial startup months of June and July. As you can see, our projected sales leave Les Bien-Bois with a total income of £134,300 stemming from memberships and in-house sales. The expenditure finalised at £135,830, leaving Les Bien-Bois with a net loss of minus £1,530 in its first year. This loss, however, includes the payment of the bank loans. With costs lowered in the second year, the break-even point for Les Bien-Bois is set to be at around 24 months. Therefore, Les Bien-Bois is projected to be a profitable business after an initial 2-year period. Thank you for listening, and welcome to the private world of excellence.